Yo, 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 ghouls and ghouls, what is up? JT here. And you guys may notice that I'm in a different location than usual. And, well, first let me start off by saying I hope everybody had a Happy New Year last night and a Merry Christmas over the holidays. Didn't get a chance to do a video over the holidays. Unfortunately, I have to go back to work tomorrow. I've been off work for like a week. But it's been a good vacation, so I hope everybody else had great holidays and got lots of good stuff. And I got a small update. I didn't get a lot of movies for Christmas, so I got some gift cards, so I ordered some stuff that's on the way because people just don't really know what to give me because I have so much, there are so many movies. But yeah, this is a new year, 2013. I got lots of ideas for stuff. I'm going to head first dive right back into the YouTube community. Over the past year and a half or 2 years, I've kind of let my channel slide and slope and go down the hill, or or whatever. I've been on here since like 2008 or 9 or something like that, and I used to like be I try to turn out a video every week or so, but and then stuff gets in the way. How you guys know how it is. You get burnt out on doing stuff, but I'm back now. So I'd like to get the community back together. I just horror updates. I started doing other stuff on my channel, other kinds of updates and whatnot, and stuff like that. And I started subscribing to other people. Not that I've met a lot of cool people and a lot of cool friends through that or whatever, but I just want to get it back to the horror aspect for my channel, and because that's what it started off being, and that's what I'll always be. My number one thing is horror films or whatever. I don't know, I'm rambling on. But I got a small stack that just fell over. I got one VHS and the rest DVDs. No Blu-ray this time. And I got a few of these for Christmas. So I figured I'd go ahead and talk about them. First up, I want to show this. I got this Walking Dead magazine. This is issue 2. It's all about the governor and all kinds of other Walking Dead stuff. Like has articles about a lot about the comic book, about the TV show, about characters that have died in the comic, and how they've died in the TV show. It's just a really good read. I'm going to start picking these up. I'd like to get issue 1. But I will warn you, if you're reading the comic book, this will tell you who is getting killed off. So, spoiler alert there. That's really cool. My wife got me that. And I hope the sound's good in here. I don't really know. It's the first time Oh yeah, forgot to talk about why I'm in the bathroom. I started off doing my channel, if you guys were around back in the Josh Terry 22 days, back when I was 22 years old. So yeah, about 3 years ago, well, 4 years ago almost now. But yeah, I used to do all my videos in the bathroom because I lived in a small apartment, and that was the only place I could find any quiet, room. So I'm gonna start bringing back the old on the pot bathroom videos, if you will. But just figured I'd explain that. Only VHS I picked up. This was a Goodwill find. The Whiz Kid. Not really too familiar with this one. Looked cool, looked like a 90s, had a lot of like video game stuff on the front of it. Just looked really cheesy in the 90s, and it was going for about $10 on Amazon. So I got it for $1 at Goodwill, so figured why not. And got a little unpackaging here, and this, out of the kindness of his heart, my good friend Jordan Reeves, I won't show his address on here, he sent me this out of the kindness of his heart, and I definitely gotta find something cool to send back to him. And there's a little note in here. Read this. It's been a while since I did an unboxing. It says, JT, hope you like this movie. It rules. Can't wait for the release of Killer Pants. Have a nice holiday, Jordan. And that's JRDNR87 on here. My man Jordan. He's a good friend of mine, and he sent me Tourist Trap. And I'd just like to thank you for that, bro. I watched this morning. This is an awesome movie. Chuck Connors plays a weirdo to the max in this movie. Highly recommend that one. A full moon film too. I didn't really know that until I popped it in this morning. But next up, a few non-horror DVDs. You gotta kind of rush through this because my time limit. I can only get 10 minutes on my phone for some reason. I gotta start doing it with my camera again, so I can get longer. This is a music live performance concert DVD. This is The Chariot, and this is called Ladies and Gentlemen, The Chariot. Now, this is old school Chariot, if you guys are fans of hardcore. It's a bunch of different live performances, kind of like a documentary on them. It's pretty good, pretty solid. Next up is a Christmas. Somebody got me this for Christmas. This is Eastbound and Down Season 2. Watched all this yesterday in one day. It was funny. Just It was not as good as the first season, but you know, it's Kenny Powers and it's hilarious. You gotta love Kenny Powers, and Danny McBride's funny and everything. Picked this up at Walmart for $3. This is a 15 Western set, and I got this for The Proud and the Damned, which was one I got in like a Western exploitation kick. I went and saw Django Unchained over the past week, and I loved it. So I was at Walmart and I was looking around. And I was like, oh, you know, The Proud and the Damned. That's one of my favorite westerns. It's old school exploitation western. It has Chuck Connors in it also, and I used to watch this one all the time whenever I was a kid with my grandma. And it looks like another movie has Lee Van Cleef in there from Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Next up is a collection of 80s movies, 6 80s movies. And I picked this up for The Last American Virgin. I'd been after that one for a while and couldn't seem to find it, you know, in the wild. So I came across this at Big Lots and picked it up. And it also has Valley Girl and Zapped and some other 86 comedies. But The Last American Virgin has like the most terrible ending to a movie that I've ever seen, I do believe. And that's the reason I wanted to watch it again. It has Teddy from Friday the 13th Part 4. But I really enjoyed that. That was a good 80s movie, Last American Virgin. Next up, a few full moon picks from my Dollar General. They came through once again. Picked this up before Christmas. This is Hideous. Been wanting to see this one for a while. This is a early, no, it's a late 90s, I'm sorry. Late 90s full moon horror movie. Small Creatures. Looks really cool. Can't wait to check that one out. It's been on the list. And this next one's been way on the list for a long time. This is Shadow Zone. And I remember seeing this one back in the early 90s in the video store when it came out. Like I've talked about in previous videos, our local video store, like everything full moon that came out, they had it. But can't wait to watch this one. Shadow Zone just looks like a cheesy, fun, good time. Has the dude from, the Chinese guy from, I think he's from Big Trouble in Little China, I do believe. Next up, a pawn shop find here. This was really cool for $3. This is the Shout Factory release of The Stepfather. And I had these on VHS, but you know, I need to get these on DVD. I don't think the third one's made it to DVD yet. It's got some artwork behind the case there and little gatefold booklet talking about the film. Stepfather films are always a good time. I dig them. Terry O'Quinn, he played a good psycho in those films. The first two anyway. I don't think he's in the third one. And next up here we got Silent Night, the Silent Night Deadly Night remake. Picked this one up right before Christmas and watched it. It was awesome holiday themed. I mean, if you're going to remake a movie, this is how you do it. Like little to no CGI, and just this is a really good time. There's little hints, you know, from like the first few films, like the Garbage Day line from Part 2 is in here, and the deer antler scenes and all that. I don't want to give it away if you guys haven't watched it, but highly recommend checking this one out. Malcolm McDowell was pretty funny in there. Really enjoyed that one. And last but not least, we picked up the man, the myth, the legend, Tim Ritter's Deadly Dares. This is Truth or Dare Part 4. This was awesome. Got this in, watched it the same day that I got it. I've been talking to Tim online quite a bit, and you know, hopefully we're going to work together soon. So you guys look forward to that. But Deadly Dares, this was cool. Highly recommend it. Great entry to the Truth or Dare series. And that's about it for this update, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.